Peace, peace, peace. We up in this piece. How's everybody today?
Peace.
I hope everybody having a beautiful day. We are about to get started. Thank you for tapping in. I want to see are you locked in the chat? If this is my Are You Locked In group here, I think it is. I think it is. All right. And then I want to say thank you for joining. Thank you for being on time. We're going to get right into it. We're not going to waste any of your time because I don't like mine to be wasted. So, again, welcome all my beautiful people. Welcome to the Collab and Grow with the Queen. I'm so excited to have you all here for this special interview where we're going to be diving into 22 questions, interview style. Please know that I want to give an amazing, big welcome to my guest, our guest. ZoMadden.
What's good?
It's
What's
so
good?
time.
What up, y'all? What up? What up, Queen? Thank you for having me on your platform. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, you are so welcome. How you feeling today, my brother?
Blessed. I woke up blessed.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling beautiful.
No
I
doubt.
feel revived and refreshed and ready to roll.
Let's get it.
And
I was a little nervous. I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it.
Oh, but you know what? When we didn't get started, you're gonna be feeling just fine. Trust me. All right. So, and of course,
I wasn't having no wine, no nothing today. Today is a day where y'all just forget me like this. You start drinking wine, and it's a wrap.
We're gonna get the raw deal here. All right. No influence.
What up to y'all in the chat? I appreciate y'all showing up for me and the Queen.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, and then here we go. So now we of course want to shout out everyone watching, just like he just said. What's up to everybody in the chat? Thank you for being here. And if you haven't been here before, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. This space is where everybody can connect and grow. If you're a content creator, if you're not, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We're going to be talking to, as you know, ZoMadden today. And he's an amazing content creator. So we're going to dip into some things. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you never miss a video. And let's stay connected by keeping building this community together. You know, are you locked in? Hashtag are you locked in? All right. Now let's engage with each other in the chat. And remember, we're here to collab and grow. And you could type AQ in and drop your link. And so anyone can easily access your channel and connect with you there. All right. Are you ready, my brother?
Yes, I am. I see y'all in the chat. Salute y'all. We got to get to business.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. So,
nervous.
All right, so welcome to 22 questions. We're going to be diving deep into having some fun. We're going to get to know you, the man behind the content. You're a father, you're a husband. To me, you're a comedian, you're a creator, cook, musician, and you got just what I call a walking vibe. Nice. So we're going to get ready for some laughs, y'all, insight, and some unexpected moments as well. So let's start with something light.
Let's get it.
All right. If your life was a comedy movie, what would be the title?
It's a comedy movie. What a question. If my life was a comedy movie, it'd be called It's Me. It's me. That's it. Nothing spectacular. Okay. It's me. It's my life on camera. That's the show.
You are. That's right. You are ZoMadden. Your life on camera. It's so time.
It's me. I'm not him. I'm me.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. And now let's talk about your journey on YouTube, from making people laugh to cooking up magic in the kitchen. You've created a unique lane, but every journey has its moments. Some wins, some challenges, and some what was I thinking moments. If you could describe your YouTube experience in 3 words, what would it be?
3 words. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Okay. It's not easy. Hey, now that's perfect. Because that's the truth right there.
It's not easy. People think YouTube been on easy mode, and I'm here to say it hasn't been. I've been on this platform since 2008, y'all. 2008, and I'm still trying to get monetized. Different channels, but it hasn't been easy. But the love's still there. I don't lose the love for it.
Okay. Since you said you don't lose the love for it, what makes you think you want to continue to do YouTube after so long of a period of not being monetized?
I've been an entertainer all my life. I mean, I came out my mama's trying to entertain, and this right here gives me the perfect platform to implement what I'm trying to do to be myself. You know what I mean? And that right there is like me being me, and people like, we like him for being me. Is just that right there is a plus. I don't have to try to do nothing else. All my ideas I put down, they don't like everything, but just the people embracing me for me being me is that keeps me like doing it. I just love it. I love turning the camera on. As soon as I do, it's like all my problems vanish, and I'm in the zone. Like,
I love it. I love it. I love it. So tell me the funniest misconception people have about you from just watching your content.
Oh man. I don't know. You can watch. I mean, I'm all over the place. I'm definitely all over the place. There's no subjects I won't touch. The funniest misconception. I couldn't even answer that one. I wouldn't know that one. Let me ponder on that for a minute.
Okay, ponder.
Hit me with another. I'm gonna come back with.
Okay, I'm gonna have you ponder on that. All right.
I mean, you know what? The funny that people might think I'm bigger than I am. That right there. That right there. You know what I mean? They might think I'm bigger than I am because I got this big personality. But I'm just this little guy. So I guess that could be the answer.
Definitely.
I get the big energy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I think a misconception that I gotten off the top after getting to know you was totally different. And I even said it. I was like, yeah, he got some like raunchy stuff on his channel, you know, and some things like that. But in essence, when you really look at it, it's not like that. It's not really raunchy. It's funny. So
I can take that. Yeah. I can take that. Sometimes I jump overboard a little bit. But if you're watching my whole channel and you're just watching everything, you'll see that a lot of it is family oriented. You know what I mean? It's not.
It is.
It's not crazy. But I do. You will run into a skid or something like, whoa. Hold on. I should have had a warning.
Well, when you with your fellas, it's a little different. It's a little
definitely. It's definitely
your brother, your fellas. Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah.
See, when I'm with them, I want them to be what I like themselves. Yeah, go ahead and say. I'll edit it and all that stuff. But you guys be yourselves. Don't think when the camera's on, I want you to not be yourself because the people I'm around are just like me, funny, they off the rip with it, and I want them to be themselves. So when you see them, that's them being them, and I want to pull that out of them, especially my brother Donnell. Whew.
Oh yeah, Donnell be on the show, but he really is himself. I could tell he's himself because he don't put on no front for the camera. That's for sure. All right. But this is about you, Zoe, so let's keep going. What moment made you realize, yeah, I was built for this YouTube thing? And you kind of touched on it earlier.
What moment? From the YouTube thing, see, I've been doing it so long. Every moment. It's been moments through the whole journey, since 2008 and before that made me say I'm ready for the entertainment thing.
But what about YouTube? What about YouTube?
YouTube. What moment? I can tell you what skit made me say, "This is it. This is what I got to do." It was a skit I did with my brother. We was driving, and he ate my Twix, and he was like, "Can I get that Twix? I'll get it back to you later." When I filmed that, when I did that, I was driving. It was a quick do this, say this. When I did that in a matter of 15 minutes, and then got to the hotel, edited, it made me say, "This is real right here. This is real." To me, it was like, I didn't care if no one watched it. It was the way I felt when I did it. It made me feel, if that answers your question,
it did.
It just made me feel like this is it. This is the moment where I got to continue to do this.
That was your moment. That was your moment. You did it, and it came out. This flag gonna get me getting down here. It came out like you wanted it to come out, and made you feel comfortable. Yes. All right. So, what's the wildest or most unexpected comment you've ever received on a video?
I did a video with my daughter, and it was just me being a father, you know what I mean? And it was kind of a racist comment, which, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if I want to attack that one. That just brings me back to, they said some real racist stuff, and I'm like, that's what you got out this video? You don't see a black man raising his daughter? Like, this is what you get out the video? And it was kind of a troll. I believe it was trollish, but it was just that comment right there made me realize that's when I realized that you got to take both sides of it. You're going to have people congratulating you, making you feel like you're worth the world. Then you're going to have these people over here that want to knock you off your square. You know what I mean? And they just want you to continue to fall off. That it was a comment. I'm not going to say the comment, but it was a racist comment about my daughter. That
oh yeah, that's very unexpected, and
yeah, I was
definitely like, wild that somebody would say that about your baby.
I was man.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real messed up.
I'm mad about it right now.
Okay, we gonna.
I almost want to go get me some Sweetwater Red.
No, we're not gonna get. Leave Walter over there. But you know what? If you want to, you can.
No. Okay. No. I was gonna go in here and grab me one of these carrot dogs, but I said, nah, I ain't doing that, because I was gonna make one. That's how I was gonna make one today, just for you. I was gonna make one, and it was gonna be good too. I said, I'm gonna make a carrot dog because I know Queen loved it, and for her to see me do this would probably make her day, but I didn't have time to do it. But I was. Oh my God. Y'all don't know about the carrot dogs, y'all. If y'all tune in and tap into her show, you'll understand what I'm saying. But that carrot dog.
Oh my gosh, that is my favorite. And we cannot talk about food at this moment, even though we're gonna be talking about food. But you know I'm fasting, so let's.
Oh, you are. Yeah, you are.
I am. No food till Monday. All right. So, if you could only keep one, your comedy, like your sense of humor, your cooking, or your storytelling abilities, which one would it be and why?
Shoot. Which one would I keep? I would let the cooking go. Which one would I keep? You said the question is, which one would I keep?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna keep one.
I gotta keep my my storytelling ability. I gotta keep that, because that right there is kind of the same thing as, I mean, if I got the storytelling ability, that's gonna be the same as my comedy. So I mean, that's basically keeping both. Yeah, that's basically
in your storytelling. You can't be comedic though.
I can't be comedic in the storytelling. But I just gotta be playing with it.
Because you gave up your
So what stories I'm gonna be telling? Some serious stories all day long?
I guess so. You would be serious.
No. I have to. I'm sorry, Mom. My mama's in here too. I gotta let the cooking. I can't.
Hey, Mama Zoe.
I can't give up the I couldn't keep the cooking. I gotta keep this. I gotta keep the comedy. So I guess the storytelling and the cooking would have to go because I got to be
Okay.
able to be myself because I can't not be me. I don't need. I don't need the cooking. Me being funny gonna have somebody else cooking.
That's what I'm saying. See, yeah, somebody else could cook for you.
Yeah. I don't need that. And I can have somebody. I can hire somebody to tell some stories. Forget that. Okay, I gotta keep the. I gotta be me at all times. I gotta be able to say what's right then and there and let it loose. Sometimes I filter it a little bit, but I gotta be able to let it loose.
Now tell me this. Who is your mom in the chat? She in the chat?
Yes, I think. Let me see if I can see her in here real fast.
What's her name?
Patricia Blackman.
Okay, I don't think I seen her come through.
I thought I seen her in here. She might not be.
Oh, there she go.
That's my mom.
Ow! Hey, mama.
So that came out of her. I came out of her hilarious and handsome. We right about that, mom. I am.
Yes, Mama Zoe is in the house. I love seeing it when I have somebody on here and their mama is in the chat. It is awesome.
I told them to pull up. My mama honest too. She boy. Sometimes I be like, yo, ma, chill. That's where I get it from.
All right, Mama Zoe, welcome. Thank you for being here. Awesome. All right, let's keep it going here, y'all. That was a nice little break for us to talk to Mama Zoe. And have you ever scrapped a video idea because you thought it was too much, but now regret not doing it?
Yeah, 1,000 of them. I actually got some on deck right now that I won't. I'm like, but I might still do it. Put them out. Yeah, I've done that plenty of times. I've deleted.
I heard you speak on that before. For sure.
I've deleted stuff that I should not have deleted. Then re-uploaded. I've seen an idea that I deleted it and seen somebody else do it, and it blew up. And I'm like, oh, that's mine. They got that from me. Listen, if y'all uploading some stuff, if everybody watching, if you uploading and you're not sure about it, one thing you shouldn't do is delete it. Don't delete it.
Don't delete it. Just, I mean, if you're unsure about it, I do the same thing. I told you I got plenty of content that I could release, but it feel like it's the person who I was when I first got on YouTube opposed to the person that I am today, because I didn't show up like myself until, as further I got along. So I definitely can't release none of that stuff because y'all be like, who, what?
I've been Zoe since day one. If you go look at my old stuff, it's me.
I know.
It's me.
I saw all those videos.
I'm a little skinnier and look like I'll be sometimes I cringe watching it like, whoa, but it's me.
I remember watching your compilation. I remember waking up and it had said that you were live on it sent me the notification. It came up on my phone, instead of just rolling out the bed and get out the bed, you couldn't hit it. So I hit it and I was like, and it was that compilation. It was all that old material. And I was like, wow. And I never went back that far, because I met you on the other side of that. So I never went back that far. And I was like, this guy is really, really funny.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sometimes I got to go back to that to remind myself.
That's for sure. All right, y'all. Now look at here. If y'all enjoying this conversation so far, let me know in the chat. Y'all know what I want y'all to drop. Drop the number 22 for me in the chat. Let me know that. Let me know that you enjoying this so far. Let me get some 22s.
Dang, Zoe,
in the chat.
22.
Zoe said 22. How Zoe do that? Zoe is up on the platform.
It's more than one Zoe out here.
I guess so. All right, I love it. Thank you so much for the 22. So with that being said, make sure that you are tapping in with my brother ZoMadden. If you would go ahead and drop AQN in the chat so that anybody that want to connect with you that have not connected with you can go check out your content. Drop that AQN in the chat. And anyone else trying to connect with each other can also drop that AQN in the chat, and we can go ahead and keep it moving. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead and tap that like button.
Please do that.
Double tap, not. It helps more people find the conversation. Plus, if you know someone who would love this discussion, and even if you don't, if you think that maybe somebody would love this discussion because you're loving it, hit the share button too. Let's spread the vibe, okay? All right, let's keep it going. Next up, we got some questions that might just make you rethink a few things. Not necessarily rethink a few things, but definitely take a deeper dive into who this brother really is, okay? So how, beyond the camera, you're a family man, a father, a husband, a brother, and a source of laughter and wisdom in your household.
Yes.
Being in the public eye while balancing family life is no small feat. So let's dig into that. How has being a father and a husband influenced your content? And what's one family tradition you hope never dies? First part of the question was, how has being a father and a husband influenced your content?
Well, you know, them being part of it is like we doing family things together, stuff like that. It brings us closer. Then they understand my dream and what I'm trying to do. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to say that. Yeah, that's it. That right there. They just them seeing what I do and being involved with it, especially my son who's 20 right now. When I started this YouTube thing, he was playing basketball, and I would record every game he was doing. And me and my wife and my kids, we would all go to the games, and I would record all the games, and that became a tradition we did. Like we're gonna every time he has a game, I'm going to record him. We're going to share him out, and that's where basically my YouTube continued to go. Because when I first started, I was doing other things, but then when my son was born, I started recording his basketball career, and that kept me focused. Like, okay, I have a family now. I can actually incorporate them on my channel, and that's what I did. And from that, you see them now. They show up once in a while on the channel, and I'm a little nervous. I'm sorry, but yeah,
you're doing great.
I feel like I'm stumbling a little bit because I'm nervous.
You being you though, just be you.
I think that's what it is. Like my family, them showing up for me on my channel. It's like we come together to doing this. I'm not by myself.
You really do. I mean, I look forward to seeing Sky and Sheeta and
that's what makes it so
Darnell,
dope.
You know,
but that's what makes it dope. If you go back, not to beat the old drum, but if you go back and look at my old my old YouTube channel, you'll see there was no Skylar there. There was just me, my wife's older son, and then my son came. You'll see the growth and how I continued the family the development, and then Skylar came along, and then you just see my whole life on camera. And that's just dope to me. Sometimes I go back and watch those videos and I forget certain things that happened. Like, wow, it's all new to me again. And I love that. If nothing ever happens, me having those memories there, it's good enough for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I went back a little further and watched some actual full length videos, because like what you had on there was like shorts when you did the compilation, but I went back and watched some older full length videos, and I did see little bitty Sky.
I got some unlisted stuff too, some unlisted stuff that I don't, but yeah, right. She was little.
Yeah, she was so little and so cute and actually so embarrassed. I loved it.
They used to call, well, they don't do it no more, but it was paparazzi. because I want to record everything. Everything is a moment to me. Like, oh, that's gonna be a moment. That's gonna be a moment. And sometimes
Forever.
sometimes they want me to put the camera down. Like, dude, you ain't got to record this. And I'm like, I can't help it. I can't. I started wearing glasses with cameras in them just so they didn't notice I was recording them.
Wow. Let me tell you, that's awesome, because one thing for sure and for certain is when you talk about how you carry your camera around, that's how my family feel. Because before I was ever on YouTube, I probably have footage of probably everything that ever happened to anybody that was in my life that I was invited to, whether or not, you know what I'm saying? If I came to a party of yours, I would have so much because I'm like always camera on, camera on, right? So I get it. I get it. And you got a question from the chats. Y'all know y'all could drop y'all questions
it's a question
in the chat.
from the chat.
From the chat.
Now, chat, I ain't said one cuss word yet. Not one. I'm respecting. It's hard to keep them in there, though. This big head got mad cuss words in it.
Your mama say he funny like his mama. I love it.
Oh, she be trying to compete with me at times. I'm like, Mom, you I'm the king of this comedy family. He's back.
100%. Now, the question is from Rooted Famous. Zoe, what are 3 things you tell your children to better themselves?
3 things I tell them: listen to your daddy, listen to Zoe, and listen to Fonzo. 3 things. Listen to me 3 times. Just listen to me. I'm not going to guide you wrong. It's the truth. Listen to me. No, actually, I do. Just pay attention is one thing. Just pay attention to everything and listen. That's basically the same thing. Pay attention and listen. Don't doubt yourself ever, and don't believe what people tell you if they say you can't do something, because you can. I believe in you. I know you can. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything, and that's all you need to hear is and just believe in yourself. I hope that answered the question for you, Famous. That was Famous.
I it answered it for me. Was that a good answer for you? Did that suffice for what you were looking for, Rooted?
Well, the first one was Zoe talking, like, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. But then LaFonso had to come in and say, listen, let them know that you can always dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 49, going to be 50, trying to do this YouTube. I mean, you understand that being an older YouTube content creator, it was a young person's game, but now that you see people of our age actually conquering it, you can still dream. You get what I'm saying? Like, it can be done. So don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever stop dreaming, and don't think that one dream you had 10 years ago has to be the same dream you got now. Your dreams can change.
Absolutely. Yes. About to join the 50 club. Live life said 50. Oh, 50.
My friends in the chat gonna tell you I'm dyeing my beard, but I'm not. Not at all.
All right, y'all. Let's keep it going. As that family man, has being a father and a husband influenced the way you create content at all in any way?
Of course. You gotta, yeah, it does. Because I gotta watch what I'm putting out there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch. I don't want my daughter to see me promoting too much BS. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it does. You gotta watch what you're putting out there. Because I want this to be forever, where you can go tap in and watch it. And
right.
Not to say I'm not gonna have my moments where but the bigger picture, the bigger message would be, you know what I mean, something positive. If that answers your question.
It really does. And I'm kind of the answer that I expected as well. What's one lesson marriage has taught you that you think more people need to understand?
Shut up and listen. You're not always right. You're not always right. And even when you think you're right, you got to give them a chance to speak. I'm still learning that now, right now. Like this week, me and Shahida got into some where I didn't want to hear her side. I wanted to hear it was me. But this is what I'm going. And then I sat back and said, it won't work that way if I'm not giving her side even a fair listen. I need to understand her feelings. And that's, that's it. I'm learning something right now. Right now, I'm learning something.
That's wonderful. Keep growing.
No doubt.
Keep growing. That's what we always growing every day.
I see you. I'm sorry. I see your question, H2O. Will you do any more skits with your daughter?
You can't.
I know you're supposed to do it. My bad. Hold on.
You ain't gonna take over the questions in the chat.
I'm gonna rewind it.
There you go. Now go ahead, because that's actually what I was about to say. You got another question from the chat. And DJ King Miller, I didn't skip your question. It's just we're gonna talk about that in just a minute. Go ahead.
No, I don't got. You got to ask the question now.
Oh, okay. What are you watching? H2O. Will you do more skits with your daughter and the dolls?
I don't think no one knows about those skits, H2O, because I got them unlisted, I believe. But I am finna let them loose today when this is over. I'm gonna put them out there. And I think I will. Matter of fact, I don't think I will. I will. I'm definitely gonna do that.
Well, speaking of skits with your daughter, the one that had me over here with a cramp in my side was when you put the rainbow wig on, and you said she told you to wear the wig.
That's not unlisted.
No, it's not. And you told her you said, nope, you told me to wear the wig.
Yeah.
And she was like, no. And then she was in the car all balled up, like, not. You was like, you getting out this car. You want me to wear the wig, and I'm wearing the wig, and just wear the wig. I could not stop laughing because I know how the baby felt. Oh my gosh, I know how the baby felt.
But that when I did that, I was nervous myself, even putting that on and doing that. You know, I had to get out of myself, I had to get out of my own way because I tried to stop myself from doing it. But I got through it. And
it was a rainbow wig though, like
a
rainbow bob at that.
Yeah, it was. She was
God.
She was pissed. Excuse my
language. She kept saying, no. You was like, you gotta go. Let's go. We gotta go out.
Wear it.
You told
me to wear it. Don't ask me to do something because you know I'm gonna do it. So
oh gosh, that is so funny. That was hilarious.
I didn't know that was out. Okay, no doubt.
I don't know anything about the dolls, so maybe
you went surfing. You went surfing. Oh, good job on that one.
Absolutely, I loved it. That was the one probably with your baby that, you know, it stood out because I could feel her in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, I know how she felt. Probably how my kids feel when I always got the camera on too. So
he was embarrassed.
Always growing up, they knew, you know, even their friends knew. Like, if they didn't see me, they'd be like, "Where your mom at with her camera?" Like, I used to walk around with back in the day with the camcorder on your shoulder.
You had the big one?
The VCR tape went in it and closed. It looked like the 2, 4, 6, 7, you know, like the news camera that sit up on your shoulder. That's what I was, and put your eye to the thing. Yeah. So I showed up like that.
I can't even.
I've been doing this for a long time. This ain't nothing new. We talking about back in the 90s when that was a thing, when VCRs was a thing, right?
Ooh. I can't even tell you the first story of my first camera and how I got it. Yikes!
Don't. I'm scared to know, especially with that, based on that question that King Miller asked. We're gonna get to that in a minute.
Oh, okay.
If your kids had to explain what you do on YouTube to a stranger, how do you think they would describe it? I would love to hear it.
Oh man, because they do explain it to their friend. My daughter tries to get all her friends on it to watch.
Do she?
She do, and I'll be like, yo, they can't get on here. It's a certain age See, the problem with, let me just say, I'm gonna answer that question, but the problem with having your kids and doing what I do is you have to have a safe middle. You know, yeah, safe, because you know certain videos, even though it says this age only, it's people gonna still see, the kids still gonna see those videos. I don't care how you try to hide something, they're gonna come across them. So it's hard. She be trying to promote me to her friends, and I'm like, oh, don't do it. But at the same time, I want them to see us eat do the cookie crumble stuff like that, this and that. Give me the question again, though, because I wanna try to word it right.
Okay. It was, if your kids could explain what you do on YouTube to a stranger, how would they do it? How would they describe you?
Let's say my dad is on. He does everything. He you might get on there. He's raunchy. My dad is raunchy, but a great. Don't. Listen, that is I'm sorry, but that is the definition. It is. It's the truth. I'm raunchy at times, but at the same time, I'm family orientated. I believe so. To explain me for my kids to explain me, it's probably be hard for them to do that. Our father, my dad, basically. That's how they have to explain me. That's my dad. I couldn't give you. I don't know. Can I say I don't know on the question?
Yes. And Shahida said,
I don't know.
Shahida here.
I got about 8 I don't knows in here. What else? What up, baby girl?
No.
You
Shahida
always
here.
Talking.
Peace and love, Miss Zoe in the house. Miss Zoe in the house. She said you always talking. And that I can believe.
Yeah, man.
100%. I just want to let you know, Sheeta, I be on your side all the time. You can ask though. Anytime it come down to it, I'm on your side. So don't worry about it, sister. I got you. Even though that's my brother, I got you. All right. And then your mama says, Mama versus Zoe Comedy Hour.
She on my side, really, Shahida. Yeah, that question though, right there. I don't know how to. I don't know how my family would introduce. I don't know. I know how I would. See, when I'm telling people about my YouTube channel, I'm saying, first thing I say, I got a potty mouth. My mouth's a bit much. I say that, pause, y'all. But I say that I got a potty mouth. Pause. I want y'all to know that from the jump. That's why when I'm doing a lot of my skits and stuff like that, one person in particular, and I hate to point her out, but it's the truth. It was you for a minute too, but then I'm like, nah, I don't want to disrespect Fatima. Like I don't know why I be that way. I hold back a lot of my stuff that I have in my phone now because I don't want her to see it. I don't want her to see it. I don't want to be like, I feel like that's a big sister.
That says a lot.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, oh no, Fonz, maybe I cannot block her from this one. But at the same time, I don't want to because I want her to see me. Because she's seen a lot of sides of me. But at the end of the day, when you grade me as a person, I'm a quick 85. I'm an 85. 85. He's a great person. 85. He got his little 15% where he's no. Matter of fact, yeah. 85.
85.
No, matter of fact, 95. I got the 5% of me that's a little bit raunchy, but I'll say 95. Forget the 85. I'm not the 85.
All right, I like 95 better because you always you. And so I'm waiting for that, Mama Zoe. Mama Zoe, I'm waiting for the Mama Zoe versus Zoe Comedy Hour for sure.
She always tells me I need to put her on the camera, so it's time to do more.
It's time.
I'm gonna have her in the kitchen with me first because I learned how to cook from my mother. Now I ain't the best cook in the world, but because I be freestyling, but she's taught me how to make nothing and make something out of it. You know what I mean? To grabbing a bag of rice and making a full course meal. My mother's taught me how to stretch and survive. And salute to your mama.
Salute, mama. Salute.
She made me value them beans. I seen beans. She's seen beans, potatoes, steak, all of that one little bean. She seen all of that in one. So she made me
She
learn.
just say your mama funny.
She is. She be having shit heat on the floor. I'll be like, that's whack. Like that's whack. Competing against my because she don't laugh at me. She don't think nothing I do funny. I'll be like, yo, that was that's not funny. And it don't be, but I sit here and watch her.
But I watch her been with you so long that
yeah, but I watch her on the low. She don't know I watch her when I'm watching her watch my channel because that's all I do is play my channel all day long. I play me, and I watch her, and certain things I see the smile on the laugh. I'm like, okay, she really do be. She understand what I'm doing. She be laughing. She be trying to. She don't want to do it in front of me, but when she don't know I'm watching.
Wow. That is so funny. She's watching on sneak tip and you don't even acknowledge. You just be like, I'm gonna let her watch it. I love it. I love seeing y'all. You know, I know it's backside to everything, but you know, what I see, I love it. I love seeing that interaction.
This video she didn't know I put out. Like that, I did a Sunshine Anderson video the other day where she was on the couch. I said I left my phone at home for 8 hours.
Saw it. And she was over there like
she didn't even know. She didn't know I was doing that. That was not.
She was getting it.
That was. Yeah. I had that in my phone for a while. She never knew I did that. I never showed her to this day, so she'll know now. But that was all just her playing the song. And by the way, that song right there, Sunshine Anderson, that was the first song that me and her when we met at the club. I met her at the club, and we danced that song right there. So that song has a lot of meaning to us, and that's why when she was playing it, singing it, I did that, and it worked out.
Hilarious. That was hilarious. So that's what I'm saying. You are the most. I can't wait to get to that part of the questions because you are the most creative, and you put everything to something. So, but here Zoe says, Rooted says, I told you, Zoe, that my auntie don't let my auntie fool you. That she has a mouth on her too. He's talking.
Oh, she said. Ooh, Rooted, famous. You in trouble, famous.
No, he didn't, because look what she said. Oh. That is so sweet, brother. You are awesome and 100% real. So keep it, because she know I know who Fatima is too. So maybe she fooling you.
No, she not. Y'all ain't supposed to say that. Me. She said you cannot be telling family business.
That's my sister. I'm telling you, I didn't see her. I didn't see her cut an eye, and I was like, oh, okay, well.
No, I'm sure she can, but she's very reserved, and I love that about her. And I try not to go overboard. I think she's the like when I'm doing something, so I'll make sure I don't go too far where I'm gonna compromise myself. She's that line right there for me, and it is. She is. A few people are, but I use her as that line to make sure, okay, Fonz, if you go too far here, you're going to lose this audience and that, because that right there is a bit much, even for you. And I use her and a few people to keep me balanced like that. And you got to.
Yeah, you got to do whatever, you know.
Sometimes I'm like this, excuse my language. I'm putting it out, but one cuss word, yes. Got one out. Got one out.
And I think it was something else. I was going to say it was something else Rooted said. Zoe, will you ever come on camera without a hat, do-rag, wig, or cover-ups?
I have.
I went through your footage. I ain't seen not a one.
You ain't went to the community post. It's probably the fourth video recent that I put up there. And it shows it says right on there, I have a surprise for you. This me. You know, you watched Home Improvement, right? With Tim Allen. And it's a guy in the neighborhood, in the yard. You never see his face.
Right. Like, he over the fence, yeah.
That's gonna be me. I'll tell you what, Rooted, famous. 100,000, 100K. This will come off. 100K. Well, you can go look at the video I put out that actually showed my head off. I got a Ganade Gabeza, so
okay.
You can see me like this. I could even you ain't getting my head off.
Oh, I would be. I'm telling you, I go viral if you do that.
My wife sees it all day long. my kids
Well, of
at
course
the
she
house,
does. Of course
even
she
at work at
does.
times.
Of course she does.
This is me. I went
She
from
sees a lot of things that we don't see on camera.
but I purposely dropped that video out there so people could see me and my daughter walking around, and I had my hat off, everything. I was like, I'll put that up there just so. And I was surprised. I said nobody said nothing about it. No one really commented on it or nothing. So I said maybe they didn't see it, but I put it out there just for that. I took it from an unlisted video. I had it listed. I said I didn't let nobody see my head. I unlisted it just for y'all to check it out. And I said you're gonna run across it, Queen, but you didn't. She said I sleep. Not all the time. Not all the time. I didn't sleep with it last night.
You telling the truth?
I won't tonight.
Oh my God. I thought you was playing, sis, for real. Okay, so now we're gonna have to do something about that.
I do not sleep with this thing on my head all night long.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna find that post. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find it while we're on here, and we're gonna pull it up.
Go for it. I was hoping. Oh, you were right. I said, go for it. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do right now, since we are here, I'm gonna go repost it right now so it'll be at the top of the and you can get to it right now and you can see it. I have a beautiful head. I'm just I was a person who grew up.
You said I got a beautiful head.
Oh, I do. I just like myself. Shahida, since you are on the chat, when you first met me, keep it real. When you first met me, you never knew I used to have long hair. She never knew because I always had a hat on or something. I just always been this way. But when I met her 25 years ago, this has been me. She said one day, I never knew you had braids.
Okay, I'm like 15 things down and I don't see nothing.
Hold on, because I'll be sharing everybody's stuff now. Now you know, look at me. I share everybody's stuff. Hold on, it's coming. It's coming.
All you share is Chef Hit Dice food. That's all you
crazy.
Food.
It's 12 days ago. A surprise for my YouTube family in this video. I'm gonna repost it right now.
12 days ago.
It's reposted right now. I'm putting me on it.
Boom. Okay. All right. So
there you go. There you go. Famous. Get your clickers on. Get your clickers on.
Y'all. I'm pulling it
all my friends in here all my friends, my close and personal friends.
Wait a minute. It's in the vlog.
It's on my community post. The post.
But it's a vlog though.
It's a vlog with me.
Okay, no. Okay, but it's not a picture.
Oh no! So it's
okay. So I can't play your vlog. I can't play your vlog now. I can't. Oh,
you can go to Hold on.
I can't play the vlog.
Tap
now,
in.
If you got a picture, you
tap in later on. Tap in later on. Snapshot it.
Y'all heard it right here. He sleeps in the hat, but there's a picture of him without the hat.
I'm taking your allowance. You can't even see it. Nope, can't even see it.
Nope. You know how to get it to me though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you.
Right there.
Matter of fact,
right here. That's what I was gonna say. Send it on over. Text it. All right. So DJ King Miller say, I remember you have braids because my mom used to braid your hair.
Yeah, she braided it too tight. That's why they was coming out. I'm joking, King Miller. No, she used to do her thing. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Peace and
love, Crystal. Peace and love, everyone. Thank you for joining the live here with ZoMadden. As y'all know, it's Zo time. And I love it. I know I love that laugh. Okay. So right now we have been asking questions. We haven't really gotten through any questions like that, but we've been having a great time. But y'all know how we do. So if you liking this and you are ready to let me know right now, just doing a little tap in, hit number 22 in the chat. Matter of fact, make it a purple heart. Drop some purple hearts in the chat. Drop some purple hearts in the chat. I'm going to drop my link. Anyone trying to connect with me, I'm going to drop my link. Would you drop your link, please, too, brother?
Talking to me.
Chat. Yes,
sir. Why you acting like I know what I'm doing?
AQN in the chat.
All right, let me I would say join the chat. Oh, join the chat. Am I hitting that? Wow.
AQN. Drop AQN in the chat. There you go. All right. And now there you go. You should have his link very shortly. Peace and love. Peace and love. Welcome all in, everyone coming into the chat. We're going to go ahead and keep it moving.
I sleep in my head. I'll take it off sometime.
Oh my gosh. And then when you said you take it off sometime, I was like, oh, so she being serious? Like what? The world?
No, I don't sleep with it every night, but I do sleep with my do-rag. But, but it comes off. It comes off. She can, if she wanted to, she probably do. There's a few pictures probably in her phone. She's like, who is this stranger in the bed with me? It's me, the hat off. I'm gonna send you that video though, Queen.
All right.
You can get you some pictures out of this thing. But it's me.
Absolutely. I can see if I can upload something real quick and throw it on the screen. Now,
that's like really important to y'all. Okay. I knew that.
People ask all the time. No,
but I knew that would be a question because that's my thing.
I didn't even put that on here because what's your thing is that you do always have a do-rag or a hat on, so that's your thing to me. No, you know, I figured you had a bald head.
Remember, I put a video up. If you remember, if you remember, the little boy came up to me and said, "Hey Zoe, why do you always got a hat on?" Then I put, because I don't want to look like this, and a dude with a big head popped up.
Oh no, I don't know. Y'all see, he is hilarious, y'all. So make sure y'all tap into the brother. Did you drop the AQN in the chat so they can connect to you?
I got you. I'm sorry. I'm too busy trying to. AQN. All right, I'm going to send you this first. Then I'm going to drop the AQN. Y'all be patient, please. I'm sorry. I'm actually having a good time right now. I appreciate y'all.
And see how you shook off them nerves, everybody? Just see how you see that happen. So don't let that hold you back. Nerves is only gonna get in your way.
I never did AQN before. Just AQN.
AQN.
Nope. It don't have to be capital or anything.
Nothing.
All right. I ain't do nothing. AQN ain't did nothing.
Watch. It's gonna drop.
Oh, Nightbot. Nightbot.
Okay. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
There's your link. All right. Anytime you're on my live and y'all want to connect with each other, makes it easier. If you do not right now have a wrench, the easiest way to connect with the person is to drop the link. I'm dropping my link because I want to make it easy for y'all to tap into me. And I'm having him drop the link because I want it to be easy to tap into him. So let's keep going, my brother. I appreciate you sending it. I seen it came up on my phone. I definitely take a look at that in a moment. But what we're going to do is keep it moving. If you and your brother were to compete, we in the kitchen, cook off. Who's winning and why? And I did see a video, of course, where y'all did these wings. But in real life, who's winning and why?
Donnell's winning. Donnell's winning hands down. Hands down. Oh, okay. Yeah, he cooks more stuff. He cooks stuff I don't even know how to cut up, cook, clean, anything. He's really the real deal.
Okay.
You see, he was teaching me how to do the oxtails. I didn't know how
oxtails. Yeah,
he was showing me.
I see y'all over there. Y'all be cooking up some stuff now.
Y'all really do. Once he shows me how to do it, whose is better? Mine. Well, at least my family.
Mama Zoe said, "I love my baby's head," and you know what? You're supposed to love every inch of your baby, no matter how old they get. Because I know I do. I love my baby.
My phone, Ma. I got a picture in my phone, Mama. I'm like, how did that come out of you? Oh my! I'm gonna have to post that picture too. Now that we're doing it, I'm gonna put all this out.
Hey, let it go. Let it go. Video, though. I got it. All right. And then, what's the one thing you swore that you would never do as a parent, but ended up doing anyway?
I always said I was gonna whoop my kids. I said, well, I'm gonna whoop and I've never done that. So one thing I said I would do was whoop my kids, and I've never put a belt out, none of that, just never. Because I grew up, excuse me, Mom, but I got the belt. I did. It's just the truth. Did I deserve the belt? I think for our times, I'm not mad about it. I didn't get my mom. I didn't get whoopings. I probably got about in my whole 10 whoopings in my lifetime, maybe less than that. But they were. I needed them.
Well, you know what I say about whooping your children, right? I say that it's just, unfortunately, it's a something that was handed down from times before, you know, and I'm not gonna go there because we're not gonna change the mode up in here. But y'all know I got a story behind why we do what
my
we
mama didn't whoop me, but my mom, let me not. She definitely. I know I put a few pair of pants on, and she ain't catch me or catch that, but I definitely put some pants, but she barely.
Well, I definitely got my butt. I got my butt whooped, so I'm not gonna even hold.
I'm saying
back.
10 whoopings. To be honest, it probably wasn't that many. I hate to keep talking about it, but it probably wasn't that many. But for a kid, one was too many. I'm like, ooh, I don't want to get. But it got to the point where she didn't even have to whoop me. She just gave me that look, because that look.
Mama Zoe probably was laughing while she was whooping your butt because she's funny. No, I'm just kidding.
She didn't know how to whoop.
She probably was mad. I mean, anytime you gotta think about it, it takes a lot for a parent. It really, honestly, in all actuality, the tools and things that were available to be a solution to something for a child. A child half the time don't know, and when they do know, they're curious. And after that, you know, you just really, honestly need to have a conversation. I know they say talking to the kids, that don't work. You need to give them the belt. You need to put that leather on their tail and all that stuff. But to me, that comes back from the slave mentality. You know, it was when we didn't do what we was told to do as slaves. We was told that, you know, they whipped us. So with that being said, I told you I don't want to go down this lane. So you taking me there.
Oh, but she didn't. Her whippings was 3 hits, 4 hits, and a little corny. Like, she didn't know how to
a whipping is a whipping. Sorry, putting your hands on your child is putting your hands on your child.
I did it. I did it 3-4 times, but you didn't know how to.
I whipped mine too because I didn't have a thought process in. You know, it was like, for me, the thought process was, I really don't know what to do because there ain't no handbook. But when I did something like this, my mama whipped my butt, so that's what I'm going to do, right? And I started thinking about it over time, like, that really didn't make me do nothing different. Like, you know, like I still tried things. I still try to get away with things and do things that I knew that would get me in trouble. So I think it's a child thing. It's a child thing. They're going to do things to get them in trouble.
My mother raised 2 boys. My older brother, Chris, I hadn't got I don't think after 6 or 7, I hadn't got a whooping anymore, but I think she had it hard with us, just raising us, and it was just hard. And I applaud her because that's the strongest woman I know. Mama, I didn't mean to say you whooped me like that. I shouldn't have put that out there like that. But to be honest with you, you couldn't hit hard. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. Ma, your whoopings weren't nothing to be crying about. It was more. No, it was more.
Mama, I'm sorry.
It was more. Oh, you know what it was, to be honest? It was more the threat of I'm going to get a whooping. And then when it happened, it was like that was. But she would all day. You would sit here waiting for that damn whooping. And then it'd be like 3-4 hits, and then she'd be upset she did it. And I'm like, so I said, I'm gonna whoop my kids when they get over, and I just didn't. But let's get past that because we still talking about whoopings.
Absolutely. It's just a few people. Chip Losau says, well, I must have been a slave because I got plenty behind whoopings. No such thing as time out. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, when I hear stories of people, I'll be like, what? I was fortunate.
It's all about your own upbringing, and you could choose to do things differently, but it's all about the timing. You know, like today, there's no way. I would never, ever, you know, put my hands on my kids in any kind of way for no reason.
But sometimes I want to put my hands on other people's kids.
I always say I'll fight a kid. Now I'll
Man,
fight
listen,
a
these
kid.
kids
Now,
out here right
now
now.
put hands on my own kids was something different, but do something, let them kids do something to my kids. I always used to tell my kids I'll fight a kid. And they would come tell me something like they really thought I was gonna fight a kid. They'd be like, Mom, this is such. I'll be like, okay, well, we're gonna talk about how to fix that on your own. I'm not really, you like, you said you're gonna fight a kid. I'm gonna really fight a kid. But no, I don't fight kids, y'all. I want YouTube banning me on that. Thinking I fight kids.
Hey, kids, I don't fight y'all either.
Hold on, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm gonna go up here real quick to the message that King Miller put on here earlier. Oh, I probably may not even get to it. It should be a way for me to pull it up because I started for a reason. I thought that was a thing. Oh, there it go. This was his question right here. Zoe, do you miss South Avenue when we was young back in the day?
Not at all.
Woo! There go your
Not at
answer.
all. No,
And he
I
don't
don't
even
miss
sound
it.
like he wanna. It
I
don't
don't
even
miss
sound like
it.
he
No,
wanna.
no, we had great times
Well,
there, but I don't miss it. I don't want to go back to that time because you know that South Ave. Even though King Miller, I don't want you to take this wrong. Even though we had great times on South Ave, that those years in my life, other things were going on that I don't want to go through and relive. So nah, I don't want to go back there. And it's not
no.
my mom or family, but it was just other things happening where I wouldn't want to relive them times. But I definitely had a great time with you, King Miller. I definitely love listening to the listening outside your window. Yeah, would get y'all butt whooped. We used to listen to you get a whooping.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I got my butt with him. Shit,
Yeah,
he said that the kids don't these kids these days don't care no way. They actually really do act like that, but I mean, I don't know because I don't really, I ain't never.
I'm not
My
against.
my youngest children dealt with less of anything. So my oldest children, because of the time, you get what I mean, what I did. But then my younger children,
I'm
they
not
probably.
against. I'm not against. I'm just not against. I haven't with my kid, but I'm not against how I was raised. I'm not. It got to the
Yeah,
point
no,
where
no, no, no.
it helped
I
me
mean,
get to
yeah.
where I don't have to whoop this boy no more. I can just give him that look. I always talk about that look, and that look was fear. Like, oh, straighten up, fine, and it got me through. It just got me through. I didn't want my mama even looking at me like that way, and I loved it. I'm happy she did raise us the way she did. I would never change it.
Right here, that's it, right there. Fatima says,
We know better,
when we
we do
know
better.
better, we do better. And that's it. That's the bottom line right there. We're gonna move on from that.
I think
Welcome everybody that's joining the
my mom will be on here talking about you talk about me whooping you. I'm sorry, mama. I didn't say you beat me. I just said get a whooping.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably more like Crystal said she didn't get whoopings, but that's a whole nother story. I mean, everybody was raised. That's why I said it's about how you were raised. Pretty much you pretty much either do what you was done to you, or you try to not do what you was done to you. So vice versa. So that's pretty much the two options. And when you know better, you do better. Now here we go. We're gonna continue. I know y'all are really enjoying this. Say it again, brother.
Let's get it.
Absolutely. Now, let me make sure you ain't got no questions in the chat. I don't want to miss anybody. And if I did miss it, just refresh it, because I haven't been really looking at the chat as much, because I'm focusing on talking with It's So Time. All right. So we're gonna bring it down a notch here for a moment. You've been through some real battles.
Let's get it.
Beating cancer, managing high blood pressure, and still showing up with your energy and humor. This takes a lot of resilience, and I know there are some lessons in that journey that people can learn from. What's one mindset shift that helped you during your toughest health battle?
One mind helps you. What do you mean by that?
One mindset, like what kind of mindset helped you get through your toughest health battles?
Strength. Like people gotta see strength, especially my close family. Like they can't. That was my mindset. I gotta wake up smiling. I gotta always be strong, even when I'm not. I don't want them to see a weak version of me. So I kept the strength. You know what I mean? And that one thing that helped me is honestly is doing this YouTube stuff. That changed the focus, the direct, like I was didn't think about it as much when I was on camera. A lot of people didn't know I was going through it when I was doing a lot of these YouTube skits and stuff that nobody knew. And that was that right there, that just showing strength. That when I told my story, people was like, I didn't know you were going through that. Exactly. Because I didn't put it out. I didn't try to make that be the focus. I want you to see me and my power, basically. Like I was gonna tell the story about my cancer. I don't even like saying the word, but we're here now. I was gonna tell the story about my cancer on DJ King Miller's platform because he sat in my living room right here, and I spilled the beans to him what I was going through. He was the first person I actually told outside of my family that I was going through it, and we were supposed to. That Saturday, he was gonna go home. He came home because his mom was sick, but he had went back, and we was gonna get on his show, and I was gonna talk about just cancer and why we need to go to the doctors and get checked up and quit being scared to when you got that's nothing. Drink some water, I'll be fine. No, you won't. Go get that checked out. Go, because me going to get checked out early as I did saved my life, I believe. And it's put me where I am today. I can sit here and say, you know what? Thank God I didn't do like I used to do and ignore things. I went and took care of it. So that's. But DJ King Miller, I appreciate you, brother, if you're here still, for not telling my story. Let me tell it. Not telling people what I was going through, because I was scared when I told you about it. Like, damn, I shouldn't have said nothing. But you kept that and you let me come out with it. And then when I did come out with it, you congratulated me and all that. And I appreciate that, brother, straight up. Because that right there is probably one of the hardest things I went through in my life. I get emotional talking about it, thinking about it. But one thing we have to do as Black men is talk about it. That's it. Put the smile back on my face. Hold on, let me change my glasses now.
Wow. Well, I'll give you a moment if you need it.
No, I'm good. I'm definitely not sad at all. I'm so happy you asked me that question, because that's the question upon doing this interview that I didn't know if I want to attack. But then again, it's like, when do you talk about it? When it's too late? So, you got to talk about it now. People need to see the triumph story. And you can't have one of those stories if they don't know about it.
Well, I'm going to tell you that what you just said and what you just went, what you are speaking of right now, I had questions and you were answering them as I was going along.
You can get deeper.
I honestly, you didn't give me any limitations, so that's why I went there.
And I didn't give you that for that reason, because I wanted you to.
Okay. All right. So you already gave some advice to people. Make sure they go to the doctor, get checked up, because sometimes things are not what they seem. You think that's something, and that's crazy. You say go drink some water, because my kids, to this day, they say my head hurt and my side hurt. I'm like, you probably dehydrated. Go drink some water. Like, I say it all the time. Like, all the time.
That could be the answer. But back in the days, our grandma would say, you gotta go drink some milk. Put some milk on it. You know what I'm saying? That would be the cure. And then you grow up thinking milk gonna fix it. Nah, milk ain't fixing it. You might have to go to that doctor. And knowing your story, how you told your story, sometimes you might just have to change a few things that you're doing. This is what it is. I look at me running across your channel during my my fight or whatever. It happened. God put you here in front of me, not just you, Rooted, Fatima, all you put y'all right here in front of me because I was going through. When I met you, I was going through, how do I eat? What am I supposed to eat? How do I don't know. And I'm still messing up, but behind closed scenes, behind closed doors, I'm doing better than I ever did, with the exception of my Sweetwater Red. But it was I met you guys. No, when I met you guys, it was like God was telling me, like, damn, Vance, you going through this right now. You going to the doctor and they give you a list of what you should be eating, and then this channel comes right to me. This is not coincidence. This is God is speaking to you. And that's the way I took it. And then it continued to happen. Not just your channel, what you're doing, just a lot of other things that were happening, that people coming into my life. And we don't even do the same type of content. That's what made it say, well, how did I get this channel in my algorithm? God did that. Without a doubt.
Absolutely. And I remember the time when we met. I mean, and you heavy on my mind, brother. You are heavy on my mind all the time. Even though we joke back and forth, and you be doing, I be over there like, Nazo.
I'm a bit much.
I'm like, Nazo. Now you done told me your situation. Now you go, and then I found out about the cancer on the back end. So then it really like hit me a whole different kind of way. But when I saw your comment on my thing. Okay, originally you was like, Melinda sent you over to check out my channel, but I forgot what is her name. Oh my gosh, her channel.
You talking about Melinda's channel?
Yeah, Society something like that.
Social Digest.
Okay, Social Digest.
Shout out to Melinda.
Yes, shout out to you, Melinda, because that's why we here. She's definitely like a staple here on YouTube. Period. So I remember you saying she sent you by, and I was like, okay, because this kind of like the wording that you get on your channel when somebody come through. But and that sometimes that's the only message you get. But the next message was, I'm supposed to be here. I was like,
do you remember that?
Yes, like yesterday. And I didn't know exactly what that meant until we got to interacting. And then of course, y'all, I really wish I had that so I could play that. Y'all, his song that he wrote about about the doctor and the
life of testing. I could kick it, but I got something else for you.
You got something else for me? You gonna do something for me?
Yeah, I will.
Because we getting there. After this, we getting into that. So all right. So what I'm telling you is this: I didn't have a lot. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's for my wife. What I got.
Okay.
You gotta appreciate it
more. I did not have a lot of questions around your cancer because, again, I'm not a dweller, and because you are where you are now, all I want to see is you be better and great, right? So you there, and I don't like to dwell on that. And I'm just that person because I'm an empath. Because I was sitting there like a baby, I had snot coming out my nose and everything. Watching the whole video, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what in the world? What in the world? I mean, when I saw that video, I thought it was a joke at first. I'm like, okay, is this some kind of skit? Because what's going on? Man.
I cry watching that now. And if you notice, it's not up right now because the comments were just reminding me too much. And I appreciate people coming.
And I get you.
It was like, okay, I gotta let this. I still up. I still have it, but I said, let me. I don't want my channel to be that focused. Focus on that. Now I can talk about it, but I'm not gonna make that the focus. I didn't want the algorithm to change because a lot of stuff that was coming up in after I posted that was a lot of I was like, oh man, I don't want to. Not running from
it's gonna pull from what you
let me get because it's still a healing process. I'm still going through I still got breakdowns some days where I'm talking to God more than I ever did, and I'm meaning it when I'm saying, when I'm talking to him. I'm praying every night. My family don't know I pray, and every time I go to sleep, I gotta touch them after I pray and touch them. If my son's not here, I go to his room and I touch his bed, whatever, and I bless the house. They don't know I'm doing this because it's a different connection I got with him now, and I think going through what I went through, it's just it made me stronger. It has. It just made me appreciate things more and see things completely different. Like I kept saying, everything is connected. Like it just can't be written. You can't even make. It's just everything falls in line like a puzzle. Bop bop. You be like, wow, how did this know to be right there at this time? You can't write this shit. Excuse my language. You can't though.
No, you can't. And that's why I'm saying, like, I remember the day and I thought, I'm sorry, he played too much. And then all of a sudden it just kept going and going. And I'm glad you took it down if that was what it was doing to you. Because
listen, I'm playing, I'm sorry, but I play my stuff and I let it play and it just kept coming, me crying. And I'm like, listen, I was crying every time I watch it. And I will now if I watch it. But I'm not crying because I'm sad. It's just I'm seeing my family, I'm seeing everybody, and it's beautiful during my pain. It was still beautiful, if you get what I'm saying. Like, and it just I took it down because I didn't want that to be the focus. Not now.
Yep. Hustle Man say, yeah, take your energy back, man.
No
I mean, and that's truly that.
My mama said she prayed so much. What she say, Mom? I prayed so much. Her knees. I forgot how she put it, but she said it in one of my videos and had me like, oh my, and she did. Thank God.
And the way your family showed up, I mean, it just says that's a testament, family and friends. That's a testament of who you are. And I mean, you had a whole parade going down your street, horns blowing. I mean, they show up. They show up. And that's just a testament.
Unexpected. I didn't know that was happening. That whole day was playing. I didn't know none of that was happening. I was just supposed to go to the place, ring my bell, whatever, and come home. And my wife she had to get me outside at a certain time. She didn't know how to do it. So my brother H2O, who was in the chat, he got me outside. And my other brother, Nathan Palmer, Prolific, he set up all the cars to come through and beep, which that right there just made me. Then I start seeing my family come, like past my mom's past boyfriend, which I called my pops. He came and it's like, I ain't seen you in it was just beautiful. It was my whole family in the house, and it was just beautiful. And I cherish that right there. Wow, they showed out for me. My daughter was mad because nobody told my oldest daughter, so she always mad about it. But I'm sorry, Gabrielle.
Wow. Well, I mean, sometimes you just don't want to put those burdens on your children.
It was beautiful though. I mean, I appreciate. I'm definitely I definitely see things different, and I love that you put that together after all the stuff. You remember I said I'm supposed to be here. All that was connected through this. Yeah, I mean, all that was because of that. Like I'm supposed to be
and
here.
I thought it was about high blood pressure.
Well, that too.
I understand that, but it was a double. It was double edged. Yeah. So it wasn't even just that. So definitely.
I wrote something.
Hustleman also said, start manifesting something different. And that's how you know, and gratitude always will get you what it is that you. So that's why I'm saying dwelling on what you have gone through. I mean, it's okay to reflect, but not dwell on, because you could draw those things back to yourself. Manifest on the things that you have that happened to you that's now, and so you continue to have that for sure.
Shout out Hustle Man.
Absolutely. So now y'all remember what I said. I mean, we a little over time, but just just hang out with us. You know what I mean? Typically, I don't really have no time, no way. Y'all know how I do. I will be on this live. We could be on this live for 3-4 hours. You know how I do. But at the same time, I am not going to keep you here for 3 or 4 hours. Zoe probably got to go do some stuff anyway. So let's see. They probably having a party or something at the house.
No, I'm finna finish this edit. I had you do something for me this morning. I'm finna finish that edit, and then I'm gonna continue. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Let's see. Just trying to make sure nothing in the chat before I keep on going.
If I could have a superpower, which one would it be? Can I get that?
Can I do the interview?
I'm sorry.
You and Rudy was like, you didn't ask me the song. What song would be my theme song? I'm like,
listen. I'm one of those brothers that get nervous. I'm sitting here going through your everything you had. Let me look at all these interviews.
There's never going to be.
I know they ain't
necessarily the same things. I do repeat questions though. I do, but you don't know if you're going to get it, and then you want to sit there and study and be like, I know what my superpower gonna be. She gonna ask me.
You damn right. I know what it's gonna be.
All right. Well, we getting ready to talk about something real quick. Hold on, because we was talking about that creativity, right? Give me 1 second, because I can't. You see how people jump the gun. They mess up your whole.
Listen. You got this. You got it.
You mess up the whole thing.
22 questions. Listen, 22 questions don't mean you only have 22 questions.
No, it does not. And I got more than 22 questions. I always do. I always.
You are the hardest working woman on YouTube. You and Fatima. I'm telling you. And I realized that these last 2 weeks, like, one day I was watching you live and I said, she's tired. You could see it. You was just tired. I said, she's working incredibly hard. You go onto the plantation, then you come in here to do these live. You was on that live stream. You was doing that for days. And I'm like, I can't even make 2 or 3 in a row. So I know how hard it's. I know you got to be tired. So you got to, but I know you're taking care of yourself. So
I try. I'm not going to say that. Yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. No,
I bet you your brain is like mad stuff going on in there.
I constantly working on something, doing something. I am. You're right. Now here we go, y'all, because people want to run the interview for themselves. Everybody doing this. Honey Lover Friend interviewed herself the day before.
I know, right? That's why. But you see me.
Then you got Rooted get on here and was like, well, you didn't ask me the question about the song that would be my theme song. Like, are you?
But being that
you didn't give me an opportunity, and then here comes Well, what about the superpower? Well, here we go.
Honey Lover Friend interviewed herself the day before. I was listening to that when you said that. I made sure when I was on live yesterday and the day before that, you see me, I held myself back because I said I'm gonna have to leave some questions for you. I didn't want to do that to you. I don't want to talk about something that I'm going to talk about in your show. So I held back. She was interviewing herself. Honey Lover Friend.
And she laughing. Right. All right. So we get ready to shift the gears.
Can I say something real fast?
Yeah.
I know y'all probably just stick with us. It was her interview you did with Honey Lover Friend when she told about her situation that made me say, I hope she asked me my situation. Because her opening up like that, I didn't know. It made me say, you know what? I'm happy she spoke about that because I don't have to speak about mine. But that made me do that. So shout out to you, Honey Lover Friend. I hope you just bless you. Bless you.
Absolutely. Thank you, honey. She's still in the chat. All right. And then I'm not going to skip over Mama Zoe. Nothing Mama Zoe say. And if I did skip anything you said, Mama Zoe, it wasn't intentional. But she says one of the hardest things to endure as a mother's heart and mind is her child having cancer.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I can imagine. I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine it. And I wouldn't want to. And I'm not going to. But I'm going to say I'm sitting to use all
Okay.
the positive energy your direction
Yes.
because you have been through it along with Zoe. So, and his family, all the whole entire family. I'm sending all of y'all some positive
One thing you
energy.
can't tell a mother what to do. One thing you can't tell a mother is how to. I was a little upset because I don't want people to know. Don't she praying for me? She got all the prayers coming through for me, and I was like trying to control that because I didn't want people to know. But you can't tell a parent how to love their kid and how to try to protect their kid. You just can't. No matter what,
Nope.
no matter what the kid's saying, you got to let that happen because it's not all about me at that point. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Thank you, mother. Thank you, mama.
Thank you, Mama Zoe.
Thank you, Mama Zoe.
Thank you, Mama Zoe. All right, y'all. Again, why don't y'all light up that chat with hashtag Are You Locked In? Hashtag Are You Locked In for all my content creators here in the chat. Hashtag Are You Locked In? And then drop AQN if you have not and you want to connect with other content creators in the chat so they can easily access your information. If you would, for me, again, my brother, drop AQN. Make sure you're connecting with Zoe. If you loving the conversation, you loving his energy, this is what you get. When you go over to his channel, this is what you get. A little bit of everything. So go ahead and tap in with Zoe. Make sure you comment, like, and comment on his content. Don't just go over there, hit the like button. I mean, just don't go over there. And I'm sorry, you can just hit the like button, but don't just go over there and subscribe. Okay. Make sure we're watching the content, we're supporting where it needs to be supported. And that's if you connect with anybody in the chat, make sure you're doing that. But let's go ahead and continue. On top of everything, you are an all-around creative. You design your own photos, make music, rap, and put together visually engaging videos. That's next level. Actually, that's next level artistry. Let's talk about what goes into the process. When you create, if you had to make, let's just lighten it up because this the question, y'all. If you had to make a theme song for your life, this is not his question, but this is definitely Rudit's question. If you had to make a theme song for your life, what would it be?
What would the name of it be?
Mm-hmm. What would be the theme song you would make for your life?
Oh man. Never would have made it. Never would have made it without you. Who sings that, y'all? I would have lost it all.
Oh my gosh.
But now I see that song right there touches me. That comes to my mind every time. That song would be it. Never would have made it without you.
I can see his face, but I can't put my finger on it. Marvin Sapp. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. That right there. That and that's probably y'all probably wouldn't even thought I would say that, but that song right there, I love that song.
All right. Yes.
That would be the thing. I'm telling you, because I'm a walk, and I'm gonna just hold that because I never would have made it without. And that's just not talking about God. That's talking about you guys. This is my family. I never would have made it. I couldn't be who I am without you. So that right there would be it. Yeah.
And I always, I'm a big person on music too. When it comes down to it, I just made a video or a live. I was talking about it. I didn't make nothing. I just was talking about it in the live where I was saying that, half of these songs, if you turn it and flip it onto what you really, when you said never would have made it without you, I didn't instantly think God. I thought your family, friends, the people that was there for you. I didn't even think God. So you know what I'm saying? So it's all concept about what it is. And I was just saying you could kind of redirect it in all kinds of directions because music is universal like that.
I mean, I could say that song today and tomorrow I could be like, it'd be some Rick James song. I mean, you could just go all over the place. I'll mess the whole vibe. There's some Clarence Carter. I'm sorry. Let me get out of there. Go ahead.
Honey singing the whole song in the
that song is incredible. That song is powerful and incredible. And if you ever going through something, honestly, and you want to feel, you just want to feel that presence, play that song and listen. Just sit there and play it. And if you're gonna cry, let it out. I'm telling you, I did that right. It's beautiful because it's just beautiful. It's no other word to explain to express. Beautiful. It is beautiful.
Absolutely. Everybody, welcome into the live. Make sure you double tap in the live.
My bad.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go for it. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just telling everybody. I see new people coming into the chat. Just make sure you double tap in the live, and we're gonna go ahead and continue. Did you have something you wanted to add, my brother?
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and continue. Now, what comes first when you're creating? Do you hear music, see the visuals, or feel your vibe first?
Vibe.
The vibe.
If
you had, what goes into that?
Friends and stuff just pops up like immediately, and as soon as it does, it's the vibe thing. I'm thinking of some stuff right now because of today. You better do what your boy Rudy said. Open that thing. Not Rudy, but Chef Hit Dice. Open that up. See what's in there.
We did do it. You weren't on there.
Oh yeah, it wasn't nothing. Yeah, you spilled that stuff on your laptop. I was there.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were the reason that I got this situation over here. You know, I got a situation.
For real?
Look,
you can't cut off. You can't cut off. Okay.
I'm using an external keyboard. Did that tell you anything?
Yeah, your keyboard went out.
It's some of the keys not clicking, but it's all right. I like the external keyboard.
Yeah. Y'all see that Cash App down there? Help a sister out. I'm just being honest. $5-10. Not saying you got to, but we here. This is the platform. We all want to be a part of it. Go ahead and drop $5. Drop $2. Do they let you drop $2?
They let you drop $2.
Yeah, that'd be a shame. They let you drop $2. It should not be no. I'm not saying $2 ain't nothing. Drop $5.
It let you drop $2. It let you drop $1.
Somebody send you $2. I'm gonna say, man, I appreciate it.
Well, I do appreciate, since we on it, I do appreciate it. You support the channel. If you like to make a donation to the channel, what we do here on Queen's Alchemy, we do collab and grow. We allow you to, tap into people that you may not be connected to, as well as we bring you people like Zo and all of the other beautiful people that I've had on the platform, and they're able to they're able to benefit as well from being on the platform. So I'm not just gaining watch hours, they're gaining watch hours as well if they choose to. Some people choose not to, right?
No, I didn't care about that. This is, I'm on your platform. I thank you for, I don't care about that watch time hour stuff. It's not even about that. It is on YouTube, but this interview is not about that. I want you to get yours. I want you to you deserve to be, you're supposed to be to the moon right now, because you are exactly who you present yourself as, and you should have been way further right now than what's going on. So we're gonna try to get you over that threshold, and it's gonna happen in the next week or two.
I appreciate you, brother, and I truly know that I'm gonna get there.
Listen, your work is, I'm seeing it like in real time. Like, okay, she working hard, but I see the progress. I see it moving up. So you know how you get something, you're almost there. You're like, oh, I'm almost there. That's how it is. I got like, you don't even want to know how many watch time. Let me get off of that right now.
You could share how many watch time hours you got.
When you on one side getting watch hours, and you got one side taking. When you're doing great stuff on YouTube, you're doing great stuff on YouTube, and you got a video last year that you blew it up, boom, and then if you don't maintain that level of, views that are the watch time, people's just people watching, you'll lose that. Now you still get Now, if somebody's watching that same video that you put 2 years ago today, you'll get the watch hours from today from that video, but you'll lose that stuff you had a year prior.
Matt,
You know
a year ago. Wow.
Yeah. So it's like, so you're playing a tug of war here. You're gaining on this side and you're losing on this side. So sometimes I wake up, I've gained 40 watch hours, and then the next day I might lose 50 from a past video. And you can see these videos. You can see
so you're doing like, it's kind of like this.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, brother.
I'm tired of teetering at 3,700. Teetering.
Oh, you can knock that out. Hit that live every day.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Well, that's why I started.
I saw you. I'm seeing you. How about that? I'm seeing you.
No doubt.
I see you. You being resilient there. Let's go ahead and continue talking about your creativity. So, do you ever watch your own skits or videos and think, man, I really outdid myself on that one? If so, which one?
I told you the one, my favorite one. I got some favorite. My favorite one is the one where the little kid comes to my door and he says, "Hey, Mr. Madden, I bought Skylar some candy. Can she come out?" It's a Twix, basically. And then I'm looking at him like, yeah, she's not here, but really she's in the house. Then I kick that skit right there. I love that one. When I did that one, I said, you know what? Oh, I done outdid myself on that one. Just the whole idea, because I freestyled it. It was like little boy came to the house. I said, "You want to be on YouTube with me?" You're like, "Yeah." So then I just made it up as I went. It took me about an hour. That skit right there, I love that one. I love all the ones with my daughter and all that stuff, but that one right there is my baby. Y'all go. I'm gonna share that one. If y'all here, y'all ain't seen it, I'm gonna share it again in my community post. Is it called a community post now?
I don't even know. I think it's just called post, but I always still call it community.
That's my
post.
favorite one with the little dude. Then I did at the end. I kicked him out. I kicked him off the porch. Then I went and ate the candy bar, and my daughter comes up. Who was at the door? And I'm like, nobody. As I'm eating the candy. So I love that. Yeah. I was gonna continue that one with him, the little dude, but we moved. But I think I'm gonna continue that one. Somewhere he gets me back. I got to. I actually wrote something.
That was cute. I've seen that one before. Make sure y'all check that out.
I love that one. It's probably, if I look, it's more, but I love that one right there.
Make sure y'all check that one out, y'all. That's the video right there that he said that he felt like he outdid himself on.
I just love that.
Right.
A
skit.
It wasn't a filming it. It was just the idea of it, and then how the little boy acts and let me. I love that whole thing.
So, how do you balance being a creative powerhouse without burning out?
Shit, excuse me, y'all. That had to come out. That, listen to me. I'm burnt out now. But that don't mean you stop. That does not mean you stop. You do stuff like you create with your sister. You get what I'm saying? You just keep going. You keep going. I'm inspired by this to do something else now because of what we're doing. You're gonna get burnt out, y'all. You're going to, and you can take a million breaks. But if your brain works like mine with this head, you're gonna always have these ideas going. You're gonna always want something you got to knock down, something you got to complete. It's always gonna be like you just got to make sure you take. You got to take breaks, but you can't. But you know when you take a break, sometimes you feel like I didn't fell behind. Now I took a break, but sometimes you just got to take. You might have to take a day or two off and then get back to it. Though you can't. You're just gonna be burnt out, especially until you reach the goal you want. And then once you get there, I'm sure it's just gonna be a bigger goal to reach. So I'm sure anybody that does this or anything that's they successful in, they can tell you stories of how they were burnt out. Even when they taking these, we took a trip with my wife and the kids. We went here. You think them people ain't in their head working still? You can't forget. Queen, you went somewhere, and in your brain, you still was thinking YouTube. I'm sure, or thinking of something. The next thing, the next. It's impossible not to.
I just came back from somewhere.
You did. It's impossible not to burn yourself out. But there's burning yourself out, and then there's crashing. It's two different. Yeah, I mean, it's two different things. Crashing is when you just when you finna crash, you finna give up on your dreams. When you're burning yourself out, you still know there's space to, you know what I mean? There's still space to something to fulfill, basically. Yeah, I explained.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. I've been
on like crash, like
a,
I'm done with this. They crash out. I'm done. Nah. You can take as many breaks as you want to, but until you actually achieve what you're going to, you do. Until you achieve what your goal, you're gonna be burnt out, and that's just what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I get that because I did take a break at the very, very, very beginning. I came out the door strong, had a routine first month in, like, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, it was so overwhelming. I was like, this is a lot, and I'm trying to keep a schedule, and I'm trying to put this on the table and that on the table, and make this happen and create this and still figure out how YouTube work. You're talking about, being in 1-2 months in, that's not. And when I did, though, I saw this big difference. During when I was first doing it, I was attracting people. I was getting subscribers. People was watching the videos, but not to the extent, it wasn't a whole bunch of views. I was happy with, 40
you do
views.
be like,
you get what I'm saying? I was happy with 40 views, but I'm saying it wasn't like that. But when I stopped and I didn't make no motion, no movement, and I did that for like a week and a half, only a week and a half, and I saw the difference in how my channel moved. I had to work double time to pull it back to get where it was. I've been on YouTube 5 months as of the 27th of this month. So I just got 5 months on YouTube. And I keep going back saying, I'm going to take a break. And then I go back to that date and I think, oh no, I'm not going backwards. I'm just not going to go backwards. I'm just not going to do that. I don't want to, and it's no disrespect to you, but I don't want my watch hours to be lost. In the
I feel you. Yeah, man. Ain't no disrespect. That's the reality of this beast. That's the reality of it. Like I said, I've been doing it seriously for 5 years. 5 years. I've been trying to. I didn't know about all this monetize. It used to be different. I think you didn't have to have a 4,000 watch hours, all that stuff when I first did it. But then they changed the rules up, and it was like, I want to give up. But I've been doing this for like 5 years, and it's not easy. It's not easy. It's you're gonna lose watch time hours. That's just what it is. If you've been on it, if you creating something today that and you say you're taking that break, like you said, I'm gonna take a little break. Once you take that break, you got to make up for that break, because it might be something during that year pop up. And you took a break, and you losing this. Now it's like that empty space here that you got to fill up, unless you actually doing something spectacular in the future. You get what I'm saying? Like on the front end of it. If you're getting 20,000 views a video, then you ain't got to worry about that. But if you're getting 36K here and then 400, 200 views, 30 views here, then a year comes, that 36K gone, and you haven't been maintaining, then you're going to lose that and see yourself falling. And that right there, that hurts. That hurts. You start being desperate, putting out anything, compromising yourself, all that, because you're trying to stay on top of it. And you can't do that. Just put out some quality, and it should be all right. You're doing great, though. Once you get to your for where you at and how you're doing it, once you get to a year, whatever you lose in the beginning, I mean, when you came in, you should be fine the way you're going about it. You and Fatima. It's hard, though.
It is. It's hard out here for a pimp.
I see videos that I got like 48K on, like that. I lost. Well, I'm like, oh my goodness, should I delete them and redo them? And I've done that. I've didn't even get the same views. So it was like,
it's the time. It's the time.
Yeah.
You got another question from Rooted that says, Zoe, when you reach 100K, what are you going to do as far as your channel and family balance?
I'm when I reach 100K, I couldn't even answer that because I don't know what I would do. Because if I'm reaching 100K, that means before that 100K, you're gonna see different. I'm gonna be the same grounded person with my family, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what reaching 100K is gonna do for me financially. I don't know what it's gonna do for for my channel. Might hire people to do this and that. So I couldn't even answer that question. I'm gonna still be me, but it's gonna be bigger. Is that
100K?
You get 100K, then say you get 100K, right? And then out of that 100K, nobody's watching still because it happens. You can get 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I've seen people with large channels that have very low views.
Right. You get 5,000 subscribers, but you're still having 30 views on this video. You got to damn near strike lightning on here. Well, let lightning strike you. That's what I meant to say. Let lightning strike you because it's hard. You just gotta believe in yourself. I get 100K. I'm trying to get 200K. I'm trying to get 1 million. I seen you say it today. You want 1 million. I seen that in one of your comments today.
Give me 1 million, baby.
Yeah. So if I get 100K, I'm gonna thank God, and I'm gonna say, what's the next step? I'm not gonna change my peoples. I'm just not gonna change my immediate family. Y'all. It's a group of people. It's a core group of people right now. Like y'all know who y'all are. It's a core that I'm not gonna change them. You know what I mean? People, you get to say you're gonna forget it. Like Melinda said it once in her video. She gave me congrats. She gave me praise and all this stuff and said, he's gonna change if he gets. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm purposely not gonna change now because she said that. And when I do get this happening, you're gonna be on the team. And I want people to understand that this is just not about me. Without you guys, I can't do what I do. Y'all, a lot of y'all watching and saying stuff you say, like I love that video. That makes me do the next one. It's not the people not watching. It's y'all. So you know, what I mean? I'm not changing. I might change my address, but that's about it.
Absolutely. Jagons 716 says, though,
hey, what's good, guys?
How many pairs of glasses do you own?
I don't know. I got a room full of all types of stuff, Jagons. Maybe about 20.
Okay. All right.
You know I'm cool like that, Jay. God, that's my brother. That's my brother right there. That's one of my brothers. Everybody got people that's got like 3 or 4 people that I consider to be virtual friends, like my immediate they got my back. If we don't see each other for 3 years, as soon as you see him, you back to, you know what I'm saying? So he's one of them. Shout out, guys.
Salute.
He does a lot of that music you hear too.
Okay, awesome. Well, he need to tap in. Hey, tap in with me. I need some music. All right.
I suppose it wrote something for you.
You wrote something for me?
I'm supposed to have it. My brain is out. See, when you was asking me to do that, I was going through a lot. I just didn't say it.
Okay. Well, it was during that same time right before you did this.
Well, I did that. I did that. That was old.
That was old. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you had some other things going on. I understand life happens, you know, and the unfortunate thing is we have to deal with this craziness all the time. You know, something is always going on. That's why I, pick and choose what I put myself and involve myself in, because again, you know, you have to protect your energy. You have to protect your space.
You said, how many pairs of glasses do I own? You funny, Jay, guys. 130 pairs.
Yeah. All right. So I got a few more questions. I really didn't want to skip over anything because I had such great questions for you. Now, do you design your own photos?
Yep.
Okay. And you create your own music? Well, you said that guys help you out, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I use a few of his beats.
Okay. And then you write your own raps.
Yes, ma'am.
And you make your own videos.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the most underrated skill people don't realize goes into all of that?
What's the most underrated skill
that people don't realize go into all of that? Making your own photos, creating music, rap, and making videos.
Focus, like is that a skill to be focused? Like you got
for some people,
or should I say balance? With so many different things you can conquer. Because I'll be wanting to be here. I want to do it all, but balance. Is that I don't know if that answers the question, but balance has to be. I'm gonna definitely let more out now, because I'm just realizing to myself that I'm as talented as I think I am. Sometimes you be like, but then you realize that you are him. Well, excuse me, I never want to be him. I am me. Let me reframe it. Let me rephrase that.
You know, it's crazy, so because so many, it's like you came out to me. You came out in layers, because you know I saw like your comedic side immediately. You know, I seen you had a sense of humor. I saw you was a family. I saw all that, but I didn't know you did music. I didn't know you created songs. I didn't know, you get what I'm saying? I didn't even know you did all of your video stuff yourself. Cause I mean, it's really professional. You know what I mean? It's top notch. It is. You do a great job. So what I'm saying is for me, it came out in layers. So I don't know if everybody else see the whole picture like that really quick. Cause I didn't see it like that. Especially what tripped me out is I asked you for a photo.
Right.
And you sent me 2. And so I was sitting there going, wait a minute. This ain't like the photos, or I'd be like, you know, and then I take it and I crop myself out and I said, that ain't that. I said, he doing some stuff over there.
I did all on my phone.
See what I'm saying? But it looks sweet. It looks sweet. I was gonna use the other one where it showed like the full body but it just wouldn't fit into.
I was about to send you about 30 more today. I was. I said I was. No, not today, but yesterday. I said, no, let me not, because I had so many more I had did. I'm like, no, let me just let it be what it is. Then I seen the thumbnail that you did, which is incredible. Like your thumbnails are, you might can get paid to do that stuff. You know, but you got some incredible thumbnails. I'm like, she done stepped her game up. So
I started out making mine on I started out making it on Instagram. That's a whole nother story in itself, but you could tell I was making them on Instagram too.
You did, you stepped your game up, I'm telling you. Well, when I first seen you though and seen something you were doing, you were always advanced though, better than the average.
I was YouTube University. I studied.
No doubt.
Studied everything. We were just talking about that yesterday, and as a collective, we were talking about, you know, just tapping into things that you can find right here on YouTube. You know, just Google it out, and I call everything a Google. Anything you search, I call it a Google. So Google it out on YouTube, and you can find it pretty much if you're looking for it. Yeah. So, all right. So we already done shook some things up. We done talked about quite a few things. I mean, we done talked about your music, your design. We done talked about your health, your strength, your perspective. We done gone over your journey and your YouTube journey journey on YouTube. But I just got a couple of questions for you that's kind of funny. Just a couple, just to kind of break up the monotony before we go ahead and tap out of here, because we're going to be leaving shortly. Because definitely I have extended past 22 questions, plus in addition to the questions in the chat. But that's because I'm really enjoying you, my brother. And it's easy to tap into, you know, the content with you. So, I mean, tap in with you beyond your content. All right. So now, these are kind of questions that make you think twice.
Uh-oh.
But before we tap into this question, I'm gonna ask you the question you wanted to be asked. If you
Healing
had a
power.
superpower,
Healing.
what would it be?
Power to heal.
The power to heal.
Yep.
What if I told you already got that superpower, my brother?
Well, I'm talking about the superpower as we talking about. Yeah, I'm sure I do. But I'm
You
talking
talking
about
about be like zzz, and
yeah,
gun and it's done.
power to heal in a matter of seconds. Let me heal you. Let me heal you. Let me heal you. Let me heal you. Let me take that pain from you.
What if
It
I
used to be.
told you that? What if I told you you had that superpower, my brother?
Then I'm gonna say I want the power to fly.
What if I told you you had that power?
Yeah, I probably do.
We are the superheroes that they create these superheroes from.
I believe you.
Yeah, I think you. I pretty much know that we could do it all because
I
it's
know I have
all
the power to heal myself if I pay
definitely
attention
you.
and yeah.
Definitely you. But he said the power to heal. I'm with you. I'm feeling you, my brother. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. I am feeling you. Now, let's go ahead here. Now, there's no deep analysis needed on these questions because I wanted to get that out the way because he really wanted me to ask him that
Yeah,
question
I was
because he
thinking
started
that.
interviewing he started interviewing himself on that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, give me that little laugh. I love that laugh. So just all it is no deep analysis needed, just your gut reaction, okay?
Go for it.
Okay. Would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life or randomly scream out movie quotes in every conversation?
Hiccups. I can explain the hiccups. I ain't gonna explain just talking about. I'm trying to explain something to you. Yeah. Then I'm sitting here talking about let me get a movie. What's the movie?
I'm the king of Zamunda.
Yeah. Just start talking about. Yeah, I couldn't.
I'm on top of the world.
I'll be sitting here saying, yeah, you know what? And coming to America. Nah, hell no. I couldn't do that. No.
It'd be funny though.
Yeah, it would be, but I ain't gonna walk around doing that. I'd rather just be. What's the severity of the hiccups? Is it just a small, or is it which one? What kind of hiccup is it?
I don't know. Now that part of the question ain't there. But if I was to say it, it would be a continual while you trying to talk. Like
Oh
that.
heck, I don't. You know what? Miss me with both of them. I don't know. I don't know.
It said gut. It said gut. It said
Yeah,
gut.
I'm gonna say the hiccups. I ain't gonna be just talking to my wife and every 5 seconds I'm talking about a movie. She'd be like, I can't even get through the conversation with her. But then I'm hiccuping every time. I'm gonna just have to write down some stuff. We're gonna
Right.
have to conversate. I'm gonna have to
you'll be hell on the keyboards. You'll be hell on the keyboards. Just
or sign language. Do my sign language hiccup?
All right. Would you rather fight one horse-sized chicken or 50 chicken-sized horses?
Would I rather hold on? Would I rather fight one horse-sized chicken? I'm fighting that one horse-sized chicken, and then I'm gonna fry his ass on in the kitchen.
Horses.
No,
I can't even imagine that.
Hold on. Say that question again. Say that question again. Would I rather fry or excuse me, fight?
No, I need to my frying chicken.
Yeah, because I'm gonna fry them and we're in the kitchen. We're gonna be in the kitchen with them chickens.
A horse-sized chicken. These chickens already, the chicken that you are cooking already these days is already.
It's bad. So you basically saying the
horse-sized chicken
is shot up with hormones. You ain't say the chicken was shot up with hormones. You just said it's a horse-sized chicken.
I didn't say that. I said the chicken today is shot up with hormones. That's why they're so big. That's why the thighs are so large and the legs are so large and the wings.
But the question is, would I rather fight a horse-sized chicken or 50
chicken-sized horses? I keep laughing because I can't even imagine 50 chicken-sized horses.
I'm gonna fight that big one. Then I'm gonna fry him up on we in the kitchen. Me and Chef.
We in the kitchen.
Me and Chef gonna cook him up. You know, Chef gonna have that slap your mama and Cajun two-step on him.
Always, he always got that slap your
You
mama.
know he gonna have that over there. And some shrimp.
H2O, the Aquaman says we eating horse-sized chicken tonight.
You know that, brother. That's my brother right there. I said him. He said, "Guys, my boy prolific." What up, bro?
Absolutely, I love it. I love it. That was funny. All right. Would you rather always have to sing instead of talking or dance instead of walking?
I'm gonna sing, and hopefully it sounds good.
Let me see what it sounds like.
No, you heard me sing. Never would have made it. I do not have a voice.
That's not talking. What you're saying, you heard me say. You're supposed to be like, you heard me say. Okay. You gotta sing the words.
So I'm sitting here talking. I'm sitting here talking to you, Queen, all day long. I love the platform. I don't know if I want to do that all day. Then I'm dancing, I'm dancing. You like everywhere you go. I go walking,
you dancing.
They can be like, that motherfucker walk to a different type of beat. No, I'm a sing though, because I'm sure that'd be more easy on my body than dancing all day. Being shape. Calves be this big.
These are funny questions. When I
calves be this big.
Definitely, these are definitely some great ones right here. All right, so this is the last one for this portion of it, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Would you rather eat a sandwich made entirely of condiments or drink a smoothie made of leftovers in your fridge? Oh.
No, I'm picking the sandwich made of the condiments.
Oh yeah. Because you don't know what's in that fridge.
Hell no. I'm looking at heck no.
Oh, heck nah. I love it. Now, we've covered a lot from your YouTube journey, like I said, to your health journey, to your family, to your creativity, and some absolutely ridiculous would you rather scenarios. But before we wrap up, let's end on a high note. If someone could watch one of your videos, which one would it be? Or what's one message you would leave with us with tonight that everyone watching?
Hold on, is that 2 questions?
It is, and you can choose which one you want to answer, because
I kind of already answered.
Or you can answer both.
Well, one video would be, man, because I already told you my favorite one would be, it's kind of I got a lot of videos though that I love. It'll be a video with my whole family in it. I don't know which one that would be, but any one of them would work for me.
The purpose of that question is so we can send everybody over there to watch it.
Oh man. see. Now, if you stall me out for about a minute, I can find one for you.
You ain't got to find one. I just want y'all to make sure
I would want you to go. I would want you to go watch my latest. The one I did yesterday. I mean, that's honestly my last one. Whatever one I worked on last is the one I want to do numbers. So anytime you ask me that question, it'd be the one I just did, or the one I'm gonna do tonight. That'll be the one, because that's what I'm working on now. The other stuff's my past. It'll be there if you want to go check it out.
There you go.
What was the other question?
What's one message you want to leave us with everyone watching tonight?
Always believe in yourself, even when people don't. I keep saying that. Believe in yourself. I stopped believing in myself a little bit. Actually, I knew I could do it, but I started to doubt myself a little bit recently, and I had to look in the mirror and say, "You, him." I keep saying that I'm me, but I had to look at myself and say, "You are him. You are that person you think you are. believe in yourself and keep pushing forward. And then the people telling me that also in my ear, like, listen, be you. Quit trying to worry about whatever. Do what you want to do. Do you? That right there was that stamped it for me, because that was you guys saying, listen, I know you saying you kind of holding back a little bit, but you ain't gonna be happy until you actually being yourself. And I've always been myself, but I was holding myself back a little bit because I was trying to what other people might think, but you know, forget what they think. It's all about what I think.
There you go. Y'all heard it from the man himself. We spent some time getting to know ZoMadden. It's so time.
It is definitely so time. It's definitely so time.
And we got to know him beyond this content. So let's keep the support going. So go ahead, drop that AQN in the chat. Let them make sure they're connected if they have not. And be sure to check out his channel, engage with his content, and let's continue to grow and build together. And remember, if you want to collab and grow with the queen, that's me, send me an email. It's in this attached to this video here. And it also is in my description inside my, I don't even know what that's called, I guess on my channel. All details are in the description of this video, like I mentioned, and mark your calendars because we have some interviews coming up in the month of April. I'm loving that Zoe has taken us out March with the last interview for myself, but my next interview coming up is Antonice the Real on April 3rd. Make sure y'all tapping in at 7:22 p.m. That's a Thursday. And right after that, we got Miss T with the T, and she's going to be here Monday the 7th, and that's going to be at 7:22 as well. We got a whole lineup. We got quite a few more people on it, but I'm not going to give you the whole list. Of course, y'all know as it comes out, we continue to go ahead and talk about it. So set your alarms. You're not going to want to miss these conversations. And stay up to date on the upcoming interviews and newly released content by checking the community posts, because that's where I always put it. And that's where you'll find the latest updates and announcements. If you enjoy this type of content, go ahead, subscribe to my channel. Check out the playlist too. 22 questions with the Queen Beyond the Content is the name of the playlist. And for more incredible interviews, just tap in there. And like I always say, I want to thank everybody in the chat. I thank you, my brother Zoe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to all of you tonight, and have a beautiful night.
Thanks for having me, Queen. Thanks for having me. Peace, y'all. Y'all go tap in the Queen. Make sure y'all subscribe to her. If you know me, go tap into her, please. She's doing her thing, and she's the truth, y'all. So peace and love.
Peace.
What should I say?
And love.
Peace.
I love it. I'm sorry, y'all. I do this every time I get ready to get off here, and I don't be ready.
She play hold on. I'll be watching too until it click.
It's signature. It's signature for me.
Up,
This is signature for me. I'm just saying.
Are y'all locked in? No doubt.
Thank you, everyone.